Good morning, Stangs. Please stand for this morning's Pledge of Allegiance and place your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Please take a moment of silence to reflect on this glorious day ahead. Good citizens of Meade, hello. It's Detective Cochise back again with Detective Spackler. Together, as you remember, we are the Meade Fuzz, and we are here to serve and protect. Right now, I'm protecting this beautiful mustache that is on my face. Or, in Spackler's case, at this Friday's 8th grade dance, he plans on serving subpoenas to any would-be fashion criminal who plans on showing up to this Friday's 8th grade dance not dressed in a tropical paradise theme. All subpoenas will be immediately revoked, however, if anyone is wearing a Magnum P.I. costume. For those that don't know who Magnum P.I. is, it is Thomas Sullivan Magnum IV, a private investigator played by Tom Selleck. He investigates bad things in Oahu, Hawaii. For those interested in donning a Magnum P.I. look this Friday, he has a beautiful, thick mustache, Detroit Tigers baseball cap, does carry a rubber chicken, and wears a variety of colorful Aloha shirts. Remember, good citizens of Meade, both Magnum P.I. and the Meade Fuzz have a simple goal: chase down and snuff out bad things.
What's bad, you say? Not dressing in tropical paradise theme for this week's dance. Last time I put on a Hawaiian shirt, I almost won a limbo competition at a backyard luau that Cochise over there hosted years ago. Unfortunately, the Spam Hawaiian skillet that Mrs. Cochise prepared for the party did me in. Just before the limbo, I thoroughly enjoyed those chopped pineapples, mangoes, and mysteriously tasty Spam with real Hormel bacon. That combined sweet and smoky notes in its balsamic glaze. Unfortunately, my timing of enjoying this delicacy was bad because I had to excuse myself during the last round. Let's just say that the waves of flavor from the Spam were as big as the waves that our beloved Magnum P.I. surfed off Oahu's North Shore.
You know what else is bad, Spackler? Not finishing the school year strong. That's right. Spring MAP ends this week, and your performance last week during the MAP reading test, Mustangs, was impressive. Almost as impressive as the '85 Bears' dominance over the entire NFL. Most of you went after your MAP goal like Spackler's adorable Chihuahua puppy named Muffin, who goes after a T-bone steak. He bites into it, he shakes it around, and he devours it, bone and all. We're impressed to see your effort and to hear that most of you crushed your MAP goal. Now it is time to be like Muffin again, this time on the MAP math test. Remember, we are one. That means we're the best. We get the best MAP scores of anyone in the district. And if you think differently, that's a bad attitude. And you know that if we hear a bad attitude, we'll be throwing that bad attitude in the back of the squad car, cuffing it, dragging it in front of the judge and jury, and it'll get life in prison without parole. Much like Detective Spackler's unfortunately timed Spam meal before my backyard limbo competition, not preparing yourself mentally to dominate today's MAP test is bad. You will do great because you have been great all year in this great school. Just like the last episode of The Sopranos was great, you will also do your last MAP test greatly. Great, great, great. You get the picture. You set the MAP goals to start the year. Now it's time to crush those goals.
There's a reminder that you guys will take your MAP math test starting today and continuing through Friday in your mathematics classrooms. Take your time. There's no time limit on this test, so pace yourselves. If you don't have it done by the end of the day on Friday, you can pick it back up where you left off on Monday. What we do want to see is your best effort, however long that takes. Mustangs, you guys have all worked extremely hard up to this point in the school year, and you are more than prepared to be successful on the MAP test. We're very proud of your effort on the IAR test a few weeks ago and last week's MAP reading test. On behalf of the staff, we have all the confidence that each one of you will be at your very best and do your best on MAP. So get after it, show some Meade-made grit, and you will succeed.
Mustangs, remember that we are still marching to Meade, Maine in what we call down at the station the 3 R's. Respect, responsibility, and resilience. Being tardy to class, bad. After talking while a teacher's talking, bad. Asking irrelevant questions, bad. Coming to class unprepared, bad. Not getting your homework done, bad. I could keep going, but I would be insulting your high intelligence, which you're going to use today on the MAP test. You get it. Don't do it. If you do, we are coming after you, and that means no fun at the end of this glorious school year. To remind you to keep on marching, many of you may have seen pictures this morning of our Dean of Students in the hallway. If those pictures could talk, they would say, "Get to class, kids. Get your homework done, kids. Stop talking about me, kids, because I can hear you, kids. And yes, my beard has superpowers, kids." Let his smiling mug be a reminder to everyone to be Meade made in everything you do and everywhere you go and during every Spam Hawaiian skillet that you eat.
Those pictures might say one more thing as well. If you want to become TikTok famous and you want to dunk on somebody in the hallway, that might land you in his office as well for a conversation. Just an idea.
Nobody here can dunk. Don't pretend like you can.
When I see those pictures, I shudder, though. He looks incredibly familiar. I may have even met him once when I was doing security at a Manning family reunion down in New Orleans. I remember someone looking very similar to him, weirdly asking Eli Manning to autograph the nape of his neck. Could just be a coincidence, though. Mustangs, finish strong. We're down to the last few days of the school year. We look forward to enjoying it along with you. Do great today. Do great tomorrow. Do great every day.
Today is our next collection for Meade Makes a Difference fundraiser that supports our local refugees and future Meade students who are finding safety in our community. So far, we have collected over 50 materials to help fill backpacks with school supplies, but we need so much more. During advocacy, listen for your team's name to be called, and you will be able to bring any materials you have to donate to the cafeteria. You will earn a ticket that can win you prizes at the end of the week. So far, the green team, of course, it's Meade, we're all about green, is in the lead, but white team is not far behind. Thank you in advance for your help.
Mustang Cycles, this Monday, May 16th. Bring your bikes and helmets to school. We will go for a ride around the Meade neighborhood for our biking club. Please bring a signed permission slip to participate or sign the online permission slip that will be emailed to you. The permission slips are in the cafeteria, or you can stop by Mrs. Lopez's classroom and pick one up and turn it in. Any questions, please see Mrs. Lopez in room 228.
Mr. Cusick always wants me to remind everybody, make sure you bring the bikes with the round wheels. It's really important. Today's birthday shout out goes to Allison T. Happy birthday. Mustangs, that's all we got today. Thanks for tuning in. Coach E. Spackler out.
See you guys.